so dark in here. Let me see if I can get more light. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Hey! Waiting a few more minutes for people to start showing up. Let's see. Do sound check. Apologize if the lighting's a bit funky in here. I'm starting to lose my natural light, but we're gonna truck through. Wait a few more minutes for a few more people to join. Hi, Caitlin. Alright, so we're gonna start back here. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? Hello, welcome on in. All right, what time are we looking right now? All right. All right, so we're at about 7 o'clock. Wait about 2 more minutes and then we'll get started. All right. Now, before we get started, if you are participating in ballet today, I do recommend you wear either tights, yoga pants, or leggings, because we will be doing some stretching, some flexibility work, as well as a little bit of strengthening and conditioning. A little background on myself. My name is Chrissy. I have been a dancer since 1999. I've been to several local theater companies. I was in a senior dance company all throughout high school, as well as a competitive Latin dancer when I was high school, college age. And I've been teaching dance for about 2.5 years now. I teach ballroom as well as ballet, contemporary ballroom, things like that. So I figured right now, since the world's in kind of a weird place and a lot of people are being quarantined and are really staying home, and with the extra time they now have on their hands, they're wanting to learn new skills. So I figured, hey, since people can't go out to dance studios right now, and there's a lot of people home who, maybe have always wanted to dance and never really had the opportunity to, now you can. So figured this could be, trial run and see how it goes and see if we can continue on with the series. I will have a series coming up on Saturday, which will be makeup based. So anybody out there who's interested in trying some new glam makeup, who've never really, tried glam makeup on before, feel free to join us, join me, excuse me. It'll be at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and yeah, I think we got a pretty good audience going, so we'll go ahead and get started. So, first up, we're going to do some nice warm-ups. All right, So if everyone's ready, we're gonna go ahead and start on the floor. Please let me know if the music's too loud. I will go ahead and adjust it. But we're gonna go ahead and start in what's called a butterfly position. So we will have our feet together, parallel, shoulders down, chest high, and we're gonna bend forward towards our feet. And slowly roll up, straighten both legs, and stretch forward towards your toes. Now stretch out past your toes, bring your arms up, shoulders down, lift the hands, and lower. Now from here, we're gonna open up into a open split position. Now don't overstretch. We don't want anybody getting injured. But if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, go right ahead. So we're gonna be in this open middle split position. I'm gonna stretch towards my left leg. While being lowered towards the leg, we're gonna go ahead and crawl across, keeping that stretch, and we're gonna stretch towards the right leg. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and crawl back to the center and stretch. And bring your arms up, open out to the side, lift up, and finish. Very nice. We're going to slowly bring our legs together, shake them on out. We're going to go ahead and stand up. Hey everybody, welcome in. All right, we're just getting warmed up. Oh, I'm losing my light. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on pause real quick. So next thing we're going to do is actually warm up our ankles. This will be very important because we'll be doing some articulate work once we get to our bore portion. All right. So from here, we're going to start in what's called a first position. So go ahead and start in parallel. You're going to open your feet up to where your heels are kissing. Toes are pointed out comfortably. Shoulders down, chest high. We're going to point our toe forward and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and tendu, and close. I'm going to go ahead and scoot back so you guys can see my feet. All right, get ready, and point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and point, and close. Also, I forgot to mention, if you need something for support, Feel free to hold onto a wall, the back of a chair, or you can also put your hands on your hips. All right, so we're gonna go into our ankle rolls. We're gonna point our feet to the side, and we're going to go in a clockwise motion. Ready? And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to reverse it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tendu, and close. Great job. Now we're going to go ahead and do it on the other side. Ready? Point the foot and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and point the foot. Go ahead and close. Great job. All right, so next up, put this music on pause real quick. I'll go ahead and go over a few of the basic positions in ballet. It is a very fluid and very graceful art form, which does have a lot of structure and strength as well. So, there are 7 positions in ballet. Today we're just going to go over the most popular, which will be first position, second position, and fifth position. So for our first position, feet will be turned out. Sore today. Feet turned out, heels will be pressed together, shoulders down, chest high. We want to make sure our tailbone is tucked in and our abs are engaged. Again, if you need stability, go ahead and use a bar, wall, chair, etc. If not, you can also use your hips. So this will be our first position. From here, if you notice, I'm going to go ahead and shift my weight over my standing leg. I'm going to point my toe and plant it about a foot's width apart. This is second position. See, I can also transition to this leg as well. It's a good transitioning position. And we're going to point our toe, go back to first. So these next few exercises that we are going to do also use first and second position. All right, so I'm going to get some music going. Okay, so first thing on our agenda is what we call pliés. So we're going to actually start in first position, feet together, shoulders down, chest high, tailbone tucked. We're going to open up our legs so you can actually see a diamond in between and straighten back up. Go down, we'll see that diamond in between. We're going to squeeze those glutes and bring them right back up. We're going to do that in our first position. We're going to do a series of 4. Then we're going to tendu into our second position. We're going to open our arms out, and we'll also do that same kind of plie. Open, squeeze those glutes, and open, squeeze those glutes. All right, let's go ahead and follow along. Ready? We're going to start first position. 5, 6, 7, and plie, straight, plie, straight, plie, straight, plie, straight. Get ready and tendu. Second position. Get ready and plie, straight, plie, straight, and plie, straight, plie, straight, and tendu, and close. One more time, and plie, straight, plie, straight, and plie, straight, plie, straight, tendu, second position, ready, and plie, straight, plie, straight, and plie, straight, plie, straight, and tendu, and close. Great job. All right, do a water break real quick. Give me one moment. All right. Ready? Let's see. All right. Now that I've introduced you to pliés, we're going to go ahead and do the opposite, which is called relevés. So, starting in the first position, we're going to squeeze our glutes together and rise up and lower back down. Again, and relevé and lower, and relevé and lower. You can also do this in second position, and relevé and down, and relevé and down. We're going to do a series of 4 in first position and in second position. Where's my music? Yeah, this one's good. All right. Go back. Get back. Okay. Ready to do some relevés? Start first position. Get ready. 5, 6, 7, and up. 2, 3, 4, and tendu. Second position. 5, 6, 7, and up. 2, 3, and 4, and tendu, and close. Very nice. Go ahead and stretch out those calves. That's a great calf workout, especially if you're sitting there, brushing your teeth, or even washing your hands right now. You could be standing there, washing your hands and doing some relevés. All right. Pause real quick. So, fun fact in ballet, there are actually 6 different forms of ballet. There is Vaganova, which is Russian, Cecchetti, which is, I believe, Italian, École Française, which is French, and there is a Danish one that I really can't pronounce, as well as the Royal Academy of Dance, which is English, and Balanchine, which is American. Now, me personally, I was raised with mostly Vaganova training with a little bit of Cecchetti. So most of the things that I will be showing you in this dance series is elements from Vaganova as well as Cecchetti. So, along with these different dance forms, they have different aspects, but a lot of the same elements. So, up next, this next piece that we're going to do is called a dégagé in Vaganova, but it's also known as battement glissé, battement petit jeté. There's a few different kind of terms for the same kind of action. So today we're going to call it dégagé. So for dégagé, it actually means to disengage from the floor. So in order to do that, our tendus is the simple pointing of the foot and drawing back to your original position. For dégagé, you're actually going to point the foot and disengage from the floor at a 45-degree angle. Land back with that pretty pointed toe and close. Now what we don't want to see is some gnarly like toe show, no flexed feet. That's not as cute. For ballet, we always want to have that nice pointed toe, that beautiful finish. Also, so you see, ballerinas' lines have always this fluid movement and a very nice finish. Same thing goes for the feet. So, again, tendu, we point the toe, we draw it back. For dégagé, we point the toe, lift off the floor, point the toe, and close. We can do this for both sides as well. 45-degree angle as well. We don't want to be knocking into any furniture or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and do a set of tendus and then a set of dégagés. Follow along. It's going to be really easy. We're going to do a set of 8, 4, 2, then 1. We're going to switch both sides. Make sure each side is equally used. Let's get some music. We're starting with tendus, and then I'll start the music over and we'll go into dégagés. So I know this is new stuff that I'm throwing at you guys, but I believe in you. Let's see. Dégagé, hello. Cool. Start this one over. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start. First position, shoulders down, chest high, core engaged, and tailbone tucked underneath. Muscles engaged. Ready? Five, 6, 7, and tendu. Close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get ready. Transfer the weight. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 7 and 8. Ready? Now we're going to do a sequence of 4. Transfer the weight. 5, 6, 7, and out. 2, 3, 4. Ready? Transfer the weight. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and transfer the weight. Sequence of 2 now. Transfer. 5, 6, 7, and out. 2, transfer, and 1, 2, now 1, 1, 2, 3, and finish. Great job. Now we're going to go into those dégagés. Quick refresher. You tendu through, you lift at 45, tendu to close. Same thing on both sides. Now one thing to remember, as you're transferring the weight, we want to make sure that we are transferring over the ball of the foot of our standing leg. That way we have a good sense of balance and you're strong on that supporting leg. You don't want to reach over or be split weight. All right? Let's try our dégagés. Ready? First position. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finish. Good job. Hey everybody. All right, how we doing so far? We need to take a water break. We good? Cool. All right, we're gonna put this on hold real quick. So next up is a really good exercise. It does help with the hip flexors as well as isolating of the body a little bit. This is called rond de jambe. So for this one, I really like to think of maybe an arm of a clock, or if I'm maybe painting a crescent moon on the floor with my toe. So with this one, we're actually going to start in first position. Feet together, toes pointed out. We're going to point forward. This is the first piece of our rond de jambe. So point directly forward. Dragging that pointed toe, we're going to open out to the side. This is part 2. Now we're going to continue to the back. I'm going to go ahead and do a side view. We're now facing backward, derriere. From here, we're going to tuck our tailbone under, drag that toe through first position to bring it back to the beginning, which is pointed forward. Go ahead and back up a little bit more so you can see. So we start forward, side, back, draw the leg through. Again, bring it forward, through to the side, derriere, and through first. You can also, from here, reverse it. Drag the leg through, derriere, bring it through to the side, bring it forward, and close. This will be done with both sides. So for our next combination, we're going to do 4 forward, 2, 3, 4, 4 reversed, 1, 2, 3, 4, tendu, close, transfer the weight, and then we will do the other leg. Hey everybody, hey Bish. All right, everybody follow along. Everybody have fun. All right. So guys, this is the first time I've taught a class in a while. I actually had a dance injury for most of last year. I had my foot in a boot for a majority of last year, and I also, planned a wedding and a lot of other stuff, and then now we're in the middle of apocalypse. So it's been a hot minute since I taught, so thank you for joining me tonight. It's actually a lot of fun to get back into it. All right, let's find some good music for our rond de jambe. Ooh, there we go. All right. Ready? First position, shoulders down, chest high. 5, 6, 7, and point. To the side. To the back. Back to first. Now full speed. Forward, around, through, again. Forward, around, through. One more time. And open. And rest. Great job. One other thing I forgot to mention, especially since this is a hip workout, you want to make sure you don't do any kind of hula hipping or, rolling of the hip. Wrong kind of dance style for that. So what could be helpful is doing this with your hands on your hips, especially making sure that the hand that the foot is operating isn't really doing any weird shifty movements. Other thing is making sure that those glutes are engaged. Sorry if I'm talking a lot. Trying to make sure you guys understand what I'm doing. All right, now we're gonna do the next leg. Same thing, other side. All right, first position, tendu forward, bring it around, close, tendu forward, bring it around, close, tendu, bring it around, close, tendu, bring it around, and close. I'm just gonna get rid of this. All right, and reverse, and back, around, through, and tendu back, around, through, one or two more times, back, around, through, once more, and back, around, close, open out, and finish. Great job. All right. Do. So, now's the time to learn the last position. Pop quiz. What were the first two that we learned? 1 and 2. Great job. So, quick recap. First position is feet turned out, heels kissing. Second position is you tendu to the side, split level, foot space in between, tendu and close. That's our first and our second position. Now our fifth position, you're going to actually take whichever foot is forward or first. You're going to tendu and bring it forward to where it's almost like a sandwich. My old dance teacher liked to refer to the ankles kissing. So you see this is going to be my engaging leg and this is going to be my supporting leg. So supporting leg will start back. This is our fifth position. So you can do tendu forward, you can switch it up, see how this is still my supporting leg. Same thing if I want to have my left leg forward and my right leg back. This is now my supporting leg and this is my fifth position. So for the next few exercises that we do, we will be utilizing that fifth position. I'm talking a lot, sorry guys. Okay, so my nice corny jokes I used to use in my normal classes. Anybody craving some Starbucks? Because next up we're going to be doing what's called a battement frappe. So frappe actually means to strike. So in this instance, we're actually going to strike the floor with our toe, almost like a match, striking a matchbox. So what I mean by that, for a frappe, we're going to start in that fifth position. I have my left leg back, right leg forward. Those ankles are kissing, and we also want to make sure that that back toe is not peeking out. We want to see primarily that front foot. So, fifth position, we're going to actually bring this foot up into a flexed position. This is one of the few times you'll actually see a flexed foot in ballet. So it's actually going to be a little bit above your inner ankle. So your flexed foot is resting up against your leg, and you're going to strike the floor with your foot into a tendu pointing position. So I'm going to do a side view. So from here, you're going to strike the floor, pointed, and bring it back. Striking the floor. So we're going to do a set of 8 to the right, tendu, we're going to tendu out to the side, and close. That way our left leg is ready to do the same thing. Again, starting above that ankle, you're going to strike the floor and bring it back to base. So strike, strike, strike. Make sure at the end that toe is pointed or it won't be very cute. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. All right, some battement frappes. Right foot forward, left leg back, shoulders down, chest high. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from here, we're going to tendu out and close back. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and strike. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and tendu and close. Great job. Now from here, we have that right leg available. We're going to do it to the side as well. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and tendu and close. We're going to do our left side. We ran out of music. Ready? Left leg forward, 5th position. 5, 6, 7, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and tendu and finish. Great job. All right, so that was our battement frappe. Next up, why is my computer choosing now to do weird stuff? Here's a 2-minute water break. All right, go ahead and grab some water, take a couple of breaths, and then we'll move on to our next food portion. I know, we have frappuccinos, and now we're going to have a fondue next. I'm not kidding. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I think we finally got the laptop working again. All right, awesome. So, the next course in our dance meal. Who's hungry? Because next up we're going to be doing our battement fondue. Now, in ballet, fondue more refers to a melting action, very similar to the edible fondue, or a sinking down, melting, and you'll see why. Now, right now we're actually going to start, again, in that 5th position. Woo! Choking on water is not a good idea, guys. Not a good idea. All right. Cool. We even have some music for fondues. Perfect. All right. So, we're going to start in our 5th position, right leg forward. From here, we're going to incorporate that plie action. See, again, we have that diamond. So both the supporting leg and the performing leg, we're going to be bending, and then we're going to develop our leg forward into that tendu position, and then close. I'll go ahead and give you a side view. Here, we plie. We pick up that foot into the inner part of your supporting leg's ankle. As we straighten, we're going to develop the leg forward into a pointed toe position, tendu, and then draw the foot back. We're going to do this forward, side, and back. So side, same concept. You're going to melt into it, develop the leg. Now to change into the back, instead of closing forward, you're going to close back, still maintaining the weight over your supporting leg. So the back position, you're going to plie here, develop the leg out. Again, plie here, develop the leg out. So we're going to do this forward, side, back, side, forward. Oh, I'm sorry, Caitlin, and all of my friends who are lactose intolerant. You can't have the cheese, but this is a non-dairy version. This is a kind you can't have. So, anywho, we can do it to both the left and the right side. So again, fondue, pointed forward, fondue, pointing out to the side, fondue to the back, fondue to the side. Nice leg workout. Nice leg workout, non-dairy, gluten-free, low carb. All right. We're gonna do some fondueing. All right, so we're gonna start. Right leg forward, left leg back, that fifth position. Shoulders down, chest high. Getting that melty mood. And fondue, forward, fondue, to the side, fondue, to the back, fondue, to the side, again, fondue, forward, fondue, to the side, fondue, to the back, fondue, to the side. We're going to tendu and close back. Transfer the weight so that left leg is ready. And fondue, forward, fondue, to the side, fondue, to the back, fondue, to the side. Once more, fondue, forward, fondue, to the side, fondue, to the back, and fondue, to the side, point toe, and close. Good job, guys. I promise, if I do decide to make this a full series, I do not expect you to remember any of this. So, no pressure. This is more so an introduction. So, we will continue on to the series. We'll evolve certain moves. These are kind of the ground foundation for your ballet journey or your ballet curiosity. All right. Love you too, fam. All right. Let's see. All right, I want to make sure I didn't talk my way out of my slot. Cool. Less than 20 minutes left. We got this, guys. I believe in you. If I'm going too fast, please let me know. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave it on the chat. All right, ready? So, from here, we've done our develope. Let's go ahead and make a little combination. I've taught you guys a few good elements that we could kind of tie together in our own little fun combo. So if any of your family or friends are like, hey, you took ballet, what'd you learn tonight? This is something you can kind of show off to your friends and be like, Brishnikov, here I come. So we're gonna go ahead and review the releves, those plies, those little diamonds in the legs, and let's see, we did our plies. We're doing a combo of our plies, our releves, and our frappes, so striking at the floor. So we're going to go ahead and start in our fifth position this time. So we're going to start with our right leg forward, left leg back. You can also do those plies in this fifth position as well. Just want to make sure you're not twisting your body in a funky way. You want to be really straight and open. I don't know if you can see my little diamond. All right, so from here, we're going to start 5, 6, 7, and plie, straight, and plie, straight. From here, we're going to tendu to the side, and first position. From here, we're gonna whoop, tall person probs. We're gonna releve and lower. One more time, and releve and lower. From here, we're gonna tendu. Bring our foot above that standing leg's ankle, and we're gonna strike the floor, bring it back, strike the floor, bring it back, strike the floor, bring it back, strike the floor, bring it back. All right? One more recap. Start again from the top. 5, 6, 7, and plie. Straight and plie. Straight, tendu. First position, and releve and down. Releve and down. Tendu. Bring the foot to frappe. And forward, back, side, again. Forward and side and finish. When we finish, we want to make sure our shoulders are down and our arms are in first position. Very rounded, almost like you're carrying a beach ball. We don't want any weird chicken arms or any weird like hamburger hands, I like to call these, or like little puppet hands. We like to make sure it's a very fluid edge, very nice soft end. That's not cute. This is much more attractive and more appealing to the eye. All right, so we're going to try that little combination with some music. Ready? Fifth position, right leg forward. 5, 6, 7, and plie, straight, plie, straight, tendu. First position, and releve, down, releve, down, tendu, to the ankle, and frappe, back, frappe, to the side, and frappe, front, and frappe, and finish. Great job. Let's go ahead and try that same position on the other leg. So we're going to do those 2 plies, 2 releves, and 2 frappes. Starting with that left leg front, right leg back. If my music wants to cooperate, there we go. Shoulders down, chest high. Ready? And plie, straight, plie, straight, tendu, first position, and releve, down, 2, down, and tendu, frappe position, and strike, back, strike, back, strike, back, strike, back, and tendu, and closed. Very nice. All right, we have a few more minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and show you one more element and then one more fun fact. So, I'm sure you've seen, especially in like the little music boxes or any kind of famous photos of ballerinas, they're in this famous position where she's on a standing leg and she has her other leg pointed out, pointed toe, the hips are completely open, and she's usually in a 5th position in her upper body. I'm going to go ahead and show you the beginning position for that. That is called a passe. So, for a passe, you typically start in a 5th position. Right now, we're going to start with our right leg forward, left leg back. For right now, we're going to draw the leg from the floor, bring it all the way up to where the toes are cradled underneath the kneecap of the standing leg. Want to make sure that the hip's not riding up. See, that's not cute. You want to make sure that it is down and leveled. And it's okay if it's not completely open. You know, I've had these weird stretchy ligaments for most of my life. So even if you can only get it, you know, to a diagonal, that's totally fine. But the idea is to have it completely open, very soft edges, and then to close, you can draw it back down. So we're going to draw the leg up to a passe position, draw the leg back down, tendu, and then switch. We're going to do the same thing to the other leg. Passe up, bring the leg back down into fifth position. All right. Get your tutus out. Got my bun. Ready? So fifth position, right leg forward. 5, 6, 7. Weight over supporting leg. Draw the foot. And test your balance. Draw the leg down. And closed. One more time, same leg. And draw up. Engage that core. Tuck that tailbone under. Test your balance. And draw the leg back down. From here, we're going to tendu out to the side and close back, shifting that weight over my supporting leg. Ready? 6, 7, and draw the leg up. Hold, test your balance, and draw the leg back down into fifth position. And one more time. Draw the leg up, and hold. Bring the leg back down, and tendu, and close. Good job. Now one more thing I meant to do earlier, but I forgot. Oh well, we're gonna do it now. So, remember when we did this little releves, pop quiz? So when we went up, back down, up and back down. We're gonna do one more set of those. Those are the ones that really hurt our calves. We're gonna test our balance. Now you wanna make sure whenever you go up on a releve, especially when you balance, you wanna make sure your weight is more forward. On the balls of your feet, more towards your big toe and your second toe. You don't want it on your baby toes because that's gonna make you lose your balance and fall back, and that's how people twist their ankles. That's not fun, especially as a ballerina. That sucks. So don't do that. When you're up, you want to make sure that your energy is more forward and rounded, especially when you incorporate the hands. The hands will offset your balance, so it will help. Again, if you can't do that, that's fine. Even if you can put one arm out, that's better than no arms. So if you have one hand on a chair, on a wall, just make sure you have the other one to counterbalance you. All right, we're gonna do some releves and some balances. Because I'm evil. All right. Thank you guys again for hanging in. We're like almost an hour in. Good job. It's our last big thing, I promise. And then we'll do one cool thing and then we'll be done. Thank you guys again for coming. Sorry, I have random cats running into my living room. Okay, awesome sauce. We're gonna go back into those releves. First position. Shoulders down, chest high. Up. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Ooh, let me go forward and down. And now we're gonna go up and test our balance. Really engage that core. Tuck the tailbone, shoulders down. And if you're able to, put both arms out, if not just one. Hold and lower. We're gonna do one more set. All right, I believe in you. We're gonna do 4 releves and 1 balance. 5, 6, 7, and up, down, 3, down, and now the 4th, you're gonna up and hold. Bring those arms out to help you balance. Feel the burn. And relax. Go ahead and stretch out those calves. All right. So last up, we're gonna go ahead and stretch out. I'm not sure if you can still see me. We're gonna head to the floor. Back into that butterfly position that we started out with. Since we've warmed up our muscles, we want to make sure that we cool them back down to avoid injury or strain. So we're going to bend down towards our feet, which are parallel, in this butterfly position. Now from here, we're going to have our left leg up in front of us, and we're actually going to get up onto our back leg and stretch out our hamstrings. I'm going to scooch over a little bit more. So I'm on a bent knee, front leg is straight, and we're stretching towards that straightened leg. Ooh, you should feel a nice stretch going through your hamstrings and the back of your legs. This will help especially with flexibility and splits. We're going to go ahead and switch legs. So left leg bent, right leg forward and straight. Great job. We're going to cross our arm in front and stretch. Other side. And stretch. And step back up. For our last and final piece, I'll go ahead and give my final monologue before we wrap up tonight. Thank you so much for attending my free beginner's ballet class. Depending on how well this goes, I'm also testing out another series actually on makeup starting on Saturday, 1 o'clock, same place, different time, but same place. I will be focusing more on an intro to glam makeup, so anybody who's interested in maybe how to put on lashes, do cat eyes, things like that, basic contour, I got you. Just meet me back here, 1 o'clock Saturday. I appreciate you guys coming out and supporting me, supporting my channel, and no obligation, but if you would like to tip, I do have a Cash App. It is my name, Chrissy Forley, with the $ ahead of it, minus the underscore. So just like my Instagram tag, just like my business page on Facebook, just without the underscore. So again, no pressure, but if you'd like, struggling artists, difficult time, much appreciated. Every dollar counts, but even just being here and supporting me means a lot. My video cut me off. Oh well. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me. I'm going to continue this series. Sorry if it was a hot mess. It's my first time teaching in like a year, so thank you so much. My camera cut me off. Anyway, thank you again for supporting me and my channel. Last thing, as we're cooling down, it's important to do reverence at the end of any kind of balletic exercise. It is a form of respect. You're thanking the art form. You're thanking the creators of the art form, as well as your instructors, your fellow dancers in the room. You're just basically showing a sign of respect to the art form. So for reverence, it's basically a French term to pay respect. You'll typically see it as a curtsy. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick reverence to celebrate the end of our first session together. All right. We're going to start in that first position. Arms out, down, bring the arms out and open. We're going to tendu to the side, transfer the weight, and curtsy. And other side. Open and curtsy. Thank you guys so much for participating in my virtual ballet class, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.